Welcome back to Vegas Live with Nina, and of course I'm Nina, your host. We're down here at the Peppermill, and we're on the red sofa, and I have another reoccurring guest. I don't know what's going on today, but I'm getting reoccurring guests all the time, which is wonderful because we can upgrade what they're doing, how they're doing it, and what's happening in their Vegas life.
Yeah.
Kevon Tyrre.
Yes.
Now, what are you up to? You haven't got your vest on.
Yes.
He always wears a vest, which his mother makes.
Yes, that's correct. That's right.
But what happened?
Well, nothing happened. What I've been doing is I've been trying to upgrade my style. So it's not that I don't wear the vest anymore. I just want to try to go for moving up.
Look.
Yeah. I want to kind of upgrade
look.
my look. I still keep the vest and I still incorporate it in what I do, but I do try to upgrade it and move it up to the next thing.
If I remember rightly, you were playing at ballets.
That is correct. I was at Bally's with the band. We stopped playing at Bally's.
Yeah.
We have grown and kind of done other stuff. That band is morphed into another band by the name of Absolute. Right. There you go. Yeah. And we still do that every first Saturday of the month at the Suncoast. And
that's up in Summerlin, right?
Yes, over in the Summerlin area.
Okay.
And every time we're pulling like 300 people every time.
That is amazing. This is what I love to hear when I see them moving up the ladder and getting there, needing where you're going to go. What you want.
Yes, where we're working for,
so
exactly.
What you're working for. But it's your talent. You know, this is your talent, and this is what you want to do.
That's right.
Is it going according to plan? Or change?
I read a book. The quick answer to that is no. However.
Well, we don't have that.
Well,
okay.
The music. I read a book about the music business, and it said to always be flexible. So keep your goal in mind, but you stay flexible. So if something kind of presents itself, don't be closed-minded and say, "Well, I only do that. I only do that."
Oh, I couldn't agree with that. I mean, that's absolutely 100%.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So if you're thinking R&B, but you have a talent for jazz, and jazz opens the door.
Then sing some jazz.
Right, sing some jazz.
Yes.
Do within your wheelhouse that you're able to do.
Yes.
Versus only being closed-minded to only do one certain thing.
Yes, and I couldn't agree with that more because in the entertainment business, you've got to be flexible.
Yes.
Otherwise, if I'm just this and this and this and this, you're not going to go anywhere.
Exactly.
I'm looking at something here. It's Valentine's Day, and it's a dinner and a show.
Yes.
With what is this, Rita?
Well, yeah. So I did in lieu of that. Because people always see me as a high energy entertainer,
yes.
I wanted to get into other things, more of a laid back, mellow, pretty romantic music stuff.
I can't see him laid back, mellow, but that's okay.
It does happen. It does happen. Right.
It's happening. It's a happening.
It's a happening. There you go.
It's a happening.
So anyway, I was lucky enough to get with Rita Lim, who's a local talent here.
Yes.
She plays here. She plays in Florida, in Miami. And she did a Sade show at the Space, I'll say a year or so ago.
Okay.
She had me featured on that show, and we decided to team up and do the Sade Maxwell review.
Yes.
At the 172, which is here at the Rio. We did that in October, and we sold it out.
Really?
So,
this is all good news. This is amazing. I love it.
So because of that, they gave us the opportunity to do a Valentine's Day version of that show with a 3-course meal
so is this
and everything.
At the Rio?
Yes, this is also at the Rio. This will be once again at the 172, a live music area, which is right across from the Chippendales Theater on the 2nd floor, where they have the stores in the Rio area.
Okay.
So it's up there. It starts at $75 because it's a 3-course meal. So you're getting appetizers, a full meal, dessert, everything.
And then you're getting entertainment.
Exactly that. So then you get this pretty lady here who obviously should be doing Sade, who is very lovely.
I love Sade.
Yes, she's a lovely person. And then of course I will be doing the other end of the show as performing Maxwell songs.
Oh.
And so we're doing it for couples and singles alike. So if you're a single person. And
you can be single, you can be couples.
Yeah, you can be married.
You can be divorced.
Yeah.
You can be not married. You can be married. In other words, you can be anything. You're all invited.
As long as you're not like married with the boyfriend/girlfriend, then I wouldn't suggest that.
Well, that would be exciting, though. I mean, you could. That would be something different.
Well, I mean, granted, we're.
This is Vegas. I mean, come
that's
on.
true.
Anything happens in Vegas.
I mean, granted, I don't know what your marital status is to make that work. However, that could play.
Well, I'm
that
single.
Could play.
And I love being single. I was married for 29 years.
Okay.
So I did my thing. And I'm too busy to even date. I don't even date. I'm single and I love it.
I'm sure you're just like, you know what? I'm fabulous enough. They'll find me if they need me. Otherwise, I'm doing what I'm doing. Right.
Well, I don't know about that. But
well, you know, I'm just saying because you
I
probably.
like it. I like
I'm
it.
sure you
I
do.
I get a lot of offers. Yes, I do.
Of course
but
you do.
Usually I'm a little bit busy, so I sort
You're
of.
just like, well, you know, take a number, get in line, and off you go, right? Off you go, right? Okay.
Well,
I'm just saying. I mean,
but
look,
you know, it's funny when you talk about that. Is when you put yourself out there, and this is
Yes.
in life, and this is exactly what you're doing right now.
Yes.
When you put yourself out there, especially under a different arena than what you were before, so you're putting yourself out there. Unless you put yourself out there, people don't know. So you've got to do this. You've got to put yourself out there, let people understand. And I'm putting myself out there with my show.
Right.
And so with people like you, come on my show and we help them. So we're kind of sort of evolving ourselves around Vegas, the music industry, the entertainment business, and the whole thing, and letting people know that where you're going to be on Valentine's Day at the Rio. How cool is that?
That's very, very cool. So I'm very excited about it. Very, and to your point, you know, because I've done other things now.
I know you have.
Right, because I'm.
What do you do now? What's the other things?
Well, let me see. Obviously, this, and of course, every first Saturday, I sub on occasion for the Purple Rain show. I play Morris Day when I'm requested to be a part of that show, which is a beautiful experience because Morris Day is one of my role models. So every chance I get to do that show, I'm super enthused. I got a chance to work with a company called Sin City DJs.
Sin City DJs,
right.
Sure.
Okay, so you're familiar with them and DJ Sarah. So I've worked with them on some shows at the Link and a couple times downtown. So I try to get around as much as possible.
Well, you're getting around a lot. You're doing a lot in Vegas. Is Vegas doing, you know, kind of keeping you what you want to do? Is it sort of, you're being to hold your own hair, aren't you?
I mean, I am a full-time musician, so sometimes so sometimes that is difficult. No. So you know, there is peaks and valleys with that. So
there's peaks and valleys in everything. Don't think it's just in the music industry. Believe it's in everything.
You're right.
So it's not only in your business, but it's a matter of, as you said, back to keeping yourself out there.
Right.
Changing your venue, doing different things.
Yes.
I think that's a great idea. So people see you in different lights.
Yes, that's correct. You know, and of course I have my own band, which is more of a R&B, classic hip hop, soul, funk take on the high energy dance band.
Awesome.
So you know, so I try to keep for my own band. Obviously, I have my own take. Yes. For my original music, I have a different take, and then I try to branch off different versions of that in where it fits that situation. With obviously the Sade Maxwell show, etc.
So you can fit into sort of any venue you want to because you've got your own band. So it's pretty. Do you have an agent and all that stuff out there? Or
I work with various agents that I talk to. A lot of the stuff I do on my own. I've
noticed that. I noticed a lot of the people in this town do things on their own, but I think that's everywhere.
I think
we all have agents, but we always get our own stuff as well.
It's just that because an agent may have you on the roster, but they may have a certain thing that they like or perceive as the best seller based on the city or the town or whatever their thing is. But you have to believe in what you're doing. Yes. So if that is not necessarily perpendicular to what they want to do, you still have to shop yourself and do your thing. But then
even if you shop yourself and you build up your resume, then they like that too, and they'll go say, "Hey, hang in a second, this guy's doing this and this and this. He's building up. Let's put him in here and let's put him in there." So
you would think that works. Sometimes that doesn't always work. I thought that was
a great idea.
It is a great idea. I mean, it
doesn't work.
Sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah. Mostly they go, "Oh, he's always on the grind. He's always doing this. He's always here. He's there. He did that on his own. Let's see what we can do for him, and let's see what fits what he can do." Yeah. But sometimes that can be a conflict because if you do something and someone else does that, they could go, "Why are you doing that?" It's like, "Well, you didn't do it, so like I got to do it." Yeah, it's a union without the union. But welcome to the music business, right? The music business.
But are you happy with where you are and what you're doing and where you're going? Are you happy with yourself?
You know what? I am. Is it perfect? No. Is it always the way I like it to be? No. But I'm very much in, where you find your center, the thing that makes you happy, that kind of gives you the best version of yourself. That is what I found in music and in performing. And even though
you found your niche.
I found not just for myself, just as far as music, but just for me personally.
Well, if you've got 300 or 400 people coming in to see you, then obviously there's something they must like about you.
There's something they like about the band. Yes.
Oh, he's so humble.
Hey, team player, baby. Team player. I'm a team player, all right?
Very humble of him.
Yes, I'm a team player, all right? So it's not just me when I sing at the Suncoast. I do have a singer, Jessica Mangione, who sings with me. She's my partner on that show. So obviously, even though I'm holding it down, I'm doing a lot of stuff, she does it with me. Right. So it's a team effort. So it's not just me holding it down on my own.
I think most music is a team effort, but then the greatest thing about music is it is always going to be there because all of us absolutely love music. And
yes.
whatever type of music it may be, we do have that choice, but it's something that will never go.
No.
It's always going to be there. It's always,
right.
You can always go and watch it. You can hear it. You can see it. It's just amazing.
It always elicits some type of emotion or feeling,
yeah.
despite whatever situation you're dealing with.
Yes.
You know, which always makes us so tangibly involved with it.
Absolutely. You can be down and out or something, put a piece of music on, you feel good.
Exactly.
How can they find you?
Well, you can find me on KevonTyrre.com. Of course, you could catch me on all the social media sites. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook under Kevon Tyrre. That is KEVON TYRRE. I've been on the show enough time, but
yes.
you know, hey, my name is interesting. Black folks, what are you gonna do?
It's
right,
a different
it's
name.
that same.
It's
Right.
Kevon, not Kevin.
I mean, heck, I have my mom's
Tyrre.
here. Right,
yes.
right. So
yes.
you know, Inja. So
by
what
the
are
way,
you gonna
say
do?
hello to your mum.
I will. So
and let her
hi,
know.
Mom.
Let her know I still wear her earrings. Remember, she gave
yes,
me.
of course
she
I
gave
do.
me a necklace.
Of course.
And she gave me these earrings, these lovely pearl earrings.
Yes.
I still wear them.
That's
and
right.
I love them. Absolutely love them.
That's
so
great.
Say hello to her for
so,
me.
moms, as you see, Miss Ninon says hello. Thank you very much once again, and we hope to see you this Friday over at the Rio 172 Live Music for the Sade Maxwell Review Dinner Show. We look forward to seeing you guys there. Check it out. You can catch it right there on Ticketmaster.
Absolutely amazing, because that's your Valentine's.
That's right.
show.
And if anything else, you can Valentine's yourself. So don't be afraid. If you're single, come out, be your best self, hang out, have a good time, and let us serenade you.
They might find a match up with another lonely.
They sure could.
There could be two lonely Valentines that connect.
You know,
and they become one heart. Well,
you know what
I've do that? I don't know how they do that. But
I've said every time. I said, if you're single and you're going to the show, come to the show. You'll be my +1, right? Hang out with us, but just keep in mind, don't be mad when my girl gives you the look, all right? Well, she'd be like, who's this?
Who's
right.
Who's this blonde woman from England?
Right, who's this blonde? She'll like that because she's also from England.
Oh, well then give her my love.
Yeah, you go.
She has to be a great lady.
She is a great lady.
Because she's English.
Ah, there you go, see that? Ah.
We'll be right back, Vegas Live with Ninon. Thanks.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. Well, we're putting on a different segment right now. Next to me, he's already excited.
I am
Next
excited.
to me is Steve Ruley. Steve Ruley is he's a director, actually producer, and he's also going to be a sidekick. And what we're going to do, we're going to start. Are we going to do this?
We're going to do this.
Are we?
We're going to do this.
Steve, I'm bringing in a little bit of the younger generation. I'm bringing in a guy.
Oh, thanks.
So it's going to make. Are you a guy? Yeah, he's definitely a guy.
That's why my check.
Not over. I love it. But not only is he a guy, he's a good-looking guy. And so we're going to reach out to all the younger generation out there and give them a little bit of more, you know, what's going on. Not that I'm old, but younger is good.
You're not old.
And so what we're. Well,
not even,
see,
not
he
even
could
close.
really see.
Not even close.
Now you know why he's become a producer, and also he's doing a lot of the marketing.
See, we're on this show.
So,
we're not playing bingo. We're on this show.
Bingo!
Yeah.
Bingo for this show. But we also still have Steve. We've got two Steves now. We've got Steve as a producer as well, who does all the camera work and all the editing. He's absolutely amazing. And then we also have Lynn Kusia, and she does the talent. So now we have Steve, and we're going to actually do a little bit of location stuff as well as stuff on the red couch.
Yes, we've got some new exciting things that we're going to try out.
Okay, what's happening?
So we've got a couple big names that we're going to be bringing on to the show here shortly. So I'm really excited about that.
Can't mention the names yet.
Yes, not yet. But we got some big things coming.
Okay.
We've got a couple local celebrity spots, as well as hole in the walls or just kind of those unique places that you want to find in Vegas.
And we're going to go film those.
We're going to go film those. We're going to go hang out there. We're going to enjoy some cuisine. We're going to see some live entertainment. We've got some cool special things for everyone to go check out.
And I have to say something funny. Steve sends me a text the other day and says, "Do I like sushi?" And so I write back, "Yes, I love it." And then I never heard another word, and I thought we were going to go out to have some sushi with his wife. His wife is absolutely lovely, Lilia. She's fabulous. And I thought we're all going to go out for sushi. Well, that didn't happen. So I didn't say anything. I thought, he's got his own thing going on. So now we're going to be filming it.
Yes, I wanted to keep it a little bit of a surprise there.
Well, you're definitely a surprise.
Yeah.
I was getting all ready for this lovely sushi.
So closer to the end of this month, we're actually going to be trying some different sushi cuisines, as well as some sake, and they're going to be explaining all the different... Sake.
That'll loosen us up.
Right. So we're going to be going there. We're going to be trying some different things. We've got Chef Ben that's going to be on the show. He's going to introduce us to a couple different fish, a couple different cuisines, from traditional Japanese to some fusion items.
I love this.
So it's really cool.
This is quite exciting. So this is our new sort of thing coming into our show, because we're moving the show up. We're becoming very, very popular. Everybody is starting to love us, and I'm watching these reoccurring guests that are coming on.
Which is great. You had a great show today.
Well, yeah, they've all kind of
they're kind of built up a little bit. Yeah. You got Callie Tucker. She was new, right?
Tucker. She's never been on before.
Oh, we have mutual friends. I mean, she's actually done pretty well here in the city.
Well, she's working every day practically.
Yeah, and you had Simone DJ Brad.
Yes,
right. She had Adam on too with his craziness.
Yeah, he's definitely crazy, but he's okay.
You had a great segment.
What's going on with Vegas? You know, we happen to talk about, you know, what goes on in Vegas stays on in Vegas. And you said there was another line coming up.
Yeah, so Vegas has come out with a new slogan, and from what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yes.
To now, what happens in Vegas is only here in Vegas, or something along those lines. And I like the old one.
I like the old one.
I think the new one's gotta kind of grow on me a little bit, because it's kind of hard, you know, when you grow up in this town, you own it to your heart.
But there's another one I was thinking of. There was another logo I was thinking of saying, or whatever you want to call it. It was Vegas Goes, or what was it, Vegas?
Oh no, Vegas Strong.
Vegas Strong.
Yes.
I think that would be, if they want to change it.
I love that.
If they want to change it to something, what stays in Vegas, you know, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. I think
what happens in Vegas what happens here in Vegas only happens here in Vegas.
Yes.
See, we're already confused by it.
Already. But I think if I have Vegas Strong, because that's what Vegas has become so strong, and I think
it really has. We've really kind of gotten together as a community.
And unfortunately, you know, it was happened on October the 1st a few years ago, and which was a tragedy. But we don't let that go. We keep that going, because Vegas is so strong. I think it brought everybody sort of together.
It really did.
And sort of, you know, helping each other and doing things. So if you want to change the name, how about Vegas Strong?
You know what helped also our community out during that time too, and we got some exciting news coming down the line. When all this was going on, the Vegas Golden Knights. The Vegas Golden Knights really pulled...
Something whispered in my little ear that he's coming on, or someone from the Golden Knights is coming on our show.
Well, stay tuned. So make sure you subscribe, though, so you can get notifications on when our announcements come.
Well, also remember, we also have the website is up.
Yes.
Up and running because of Steve.
Vegas Live with Neon.com
is up. And I think you're putting on a lot of the videos are going up.
Yes.
You know, we're moving that along. But also we've decided that you can become a member.
Correct. So actually, if you want to become a member, we're going to have a specific page for that, and some exciting new things for you to join and become a member. If you want to sponsor a show, we've got an address to sponsorships at VegasLiveWithNeon.com. And now a member is kind of cool because you can feature your photos.
You can put photos up on there. You can do a little blog if you want to. You can come on the show. You can buy some of our merchandise, which will come.
And you have a discounts as well. As if you're a member, you're going to have a discount for that.
You have a discount on everything, and of course you can come on free.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you're in town on a Tuesday, has to be a Tuesday because
at the Peppermill here, live at the Peppermill between 1 and 3.
Hey, how do you like Steve? I want to find out. You go to Vegas Live with Nina on Facebook. Well, it's actually www.facebook.com/Vegas Live Nina, and you write a comment there about what you think of Steve.
Yeah, either she's going to strangle me or kick me off the red couch here. I don't know.
No, I'm not going to kick him off the red. He's not been kicked off anything. I just got him.
Well, don't
be jealous out there.
We have a really cool exciting thing right now.
Okay, what?
So, this segment,
yes,
what you did today,
yes,
is now going to be on
podcast. I got it right. I got it right. I keep getting this whole thing wrong because I'm not really in the technical side of life. I mean, cameras come in front of me and things happen, and I don't know where they all go and what happens. But Well, I'm not that ignorant, but
no, you got it.
This is fabulous.
This is fantastic. This is, and we're going to be across all different segments where you actually get your podcasts. You're going to be able to subscribe to Vegas Live with Ninon.
Yes.
And all of our shows are going to be on the podcast as well. So that is going to be up and coming this month. Actually, within the next couple of weeks here.
Yep. Because next couple of days, this show will be up there on podcast. Absolutely amazing.
Right. Well, forgive us if we're still kind of working around. We're kind of new to the podcast, but leave us your likes and comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and let us know what other features that you want to have on the show as well, or where you want to send me off to.
Give us your opinion. We love it all. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be indifferent. Doesn't really matter.
Well, I love this.
Isn't that lovely?
This is fun.
Isn't he amazing? Absolutely wonderful. So Vegas Live with Ninon is growing, and also thanks because of Lynn, and thanks because of Steve, number one, the producer, and everybody. Absolutely amazing. We'll see you on the podcast. Well, we'll see you there, and then they'll keep
subscribe.
See what he does all the time.
Yes.
Take care. We'll be right back.